Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. So Ohaneze will calls for the immediate impeachment of the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, and their reason you will get to find out as we continue with this news. But please, if you're just watching for the first time or you've been watching without subscribing, please do us a favor by clicking on the red subscribe button down below to subscribe, also on the notification button, and that way anytime we upload a new video they will notify you. And I pray that the same way you all are supporting us here in this channel, God will definitely send people that will support you in whatever you are doing in life, in Jesus' name. Amen. This news here reads, Ohaneze calls for Osinbajo's impeachment, says Tinubu stands to benefit. Following the impeachment call of President Muhammadu Buhari by some eminent Nigerians, the Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide has also called on the National Assembly to impeach Vice President Yemi Osinbajo alongside Buhari. The Apex Igbo socio-political organization made the call while stating that Buhari and Osinbajo have failed in their primary responsibility of protecting Nigerians, adding that the inability of the duo to protect Nigerians shows the failure of leadership in governance. It could be recalled that some senators had threatened to serve an impeachment notice on Buhari over his inability to tackle insecurity in the country. The Senate Minority Caucus gave Buhari a 6-week ultimatum to tackle insecurity in the country, reacting to the development in a statement issued by its Secretary General Okechukwu Isiguzoro. Ohaneze said the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, stand to benefit if Osinbajo is exempted from the impeachment process. According to the group, Osinbajo may create loopholes that would favor Tinubu in the 2023 election if he becomes president. The Igbo group also warned the National Assembly that if the impeachment threat served to President Buhari should be taken seriously, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo must be part of the impeachment process, as both of them have failed Nigerians. The exemption of Vice President from the impeachment threat shows that APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu stands to be a major beneficiary. Ndị Igbo reminds the National Assembly that attempt to initiate the impeachment process against President Buhari without Vice President Osinbajo are an incomplete process and will create windows and loopholes for the Vice President to play an ethnic card for the West. Irrespective of running against Tinubu in the APC primaries, he will use the power of incumbency in favor of Bola Tinubu's victory, which is a contradiction with the body language of Mr. President, who is likely reluctant to influence the 2023 elections for anyone but whoever Nigerians want at the polls. If Buhari should be impeached, then Osinbajo must go with him. Both of them should be blamed for the rising insecurity challenges in this country. Ndị Igbo is in support of any impeachment threat by the National Assembly, but it must serve as a wake-up call for the President and Vice President to be active with their duties. But if they continue to be onlookers and things goes wary, the National Assembly should not exonerate the Vice President for the notice of impeachment. Tinubu stands to benefit if only Buhari is impeached. All right, my people, and that is it for you all. Sometimes this Ohaneze Ndigbo, I don't know how they reason. Me, I don't understand them sometimes, because I don't just understand how they can just wake up from one side of the bed and all they have to say is something that can never happen, even when the people are against the impeachment of Buhari, because it has no meaning. It has no meaning. After 7 years of ugly experience, they want to impeach him now that he has some few months to go. What happened to all these years? Why did they not impeach him or write all this letter of impeachment for him to be impeached? It is now that they are all talking about impeachment. I don't know where they are waking up from, but these people say, me, I no understand them. Of course, not that we don't know that the so-called person they have in Aso Rock, which some of them says his name is Buhari, not that we don't know that he deserves to be swept out of Aso Rock, because he has done more harm. He has done more harm than good to the people of this country. But this same thing that all of them are crying and pointing at should have been done earlier than now. No be now daybreak. It is not now that they have almost achieved all their plans that all of them are talking about. Impeach this, impeach that. Ohaneze, this is not what we want. This is not what the people want you to be talking about, and I believe you are not speaking the mind of the people. The so-called people you said you are representing, I believe you are not speaking their mind, because this is not a time to talk about impeachment. We have greater things ahead of us to talk about, and if they don't even know what to say, I think it is better for them to keep silent, because coming out to say what can never happen, what is not possible, is not needed. Now, talking about Osinbajo, we all know that Osinbajo, he has little or no power to even do anything concerning the situation of this country. The only thing we expected him to do before was for him to resign, since it is obvious that they will not allow him to do anything or say anything concerning the situation of the country. He has no power. Buhari is the one leading the country. Buhari or whoever it is they have their cabals, they are the one leading the country. So the vice president has little or no power to do anything concerning the situation of the country. So we expected him to honorably resign, but he didn't do so, and we are not even asking him to resign now, because it will be too late for him to do so. So the truth of the matter is that if he is not given the opportunity or the chance to say anything concerning this country, there is nothing he could have possibly done concerning the situation of the country. We all know that these people, they only used Osinbajo to achieve their aim. They only used, let's just say they used and dumped him. Back then, when they were campaigning, they brought out this combination, make Nigerians to believe that a pastor and a general will be a perfect combination to fight insecurity and make Nigeria a better place for all to stay. But all of that was just to get the people to be on their side, because look at where we are today now. So this time around, Ohaneze Ndigbo is not speaking the mind of the people, because what they are saying is something that can never happen. And that is it for you all. I'm gonna leave you all to share your thoughts with me on the comment section. Please remember that you're not under obligation to agree with everything I say here. We have the comment section where you can share your opinion, and with that, I'll say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Your love, support, and effort upon this channel is not taken for granted. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.